The amazing digital circus has taken the internet by storm, captivating audiences with its unique blend of absurd humor, existential dread, and dark surrealism. With only 2 episodes released, it has already generated a wealth of fan theories. One particularly intriguing theory posits that the amazing digital circus might end up on Netflix. But not for the usual reasons, rather, it's attempting to suck you off, metaphorically speaking. This essay will delve into this provocative theory using evidence exclusively from the pilot episode and episode 2 Candy Carrier Chaos to build a compelling case for this unusual interpretation. The theory revolves around the idea that the amazing digital circus is more than just a piece of content to be passively consumed. Instead, it represents an actively parasitic entity, one designed to draw in viewers, entertain them, and ultimately drain them of their emotional energy, mental capacity, and even their existential purpose. In essence, the amazing digital circus is trying to suck you off in a symbolic and intellectual sense. Rather than the literal sexual interpretation the phrase typically invokes. Part I. The digital circus as a metaphor for streaming addiction. At the heart of this theory lies the idea that the amazing digital circus represents a metaphor for how modern content consumption, particularly through platforms like Netflix, is designed to ensnare and drain its viewers. In the pilot episode, 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔, the protagonist, who suddenly finds herself trapped in a bizarre digital world, embodies the experience of a new user signing up for a streaming service. Much like someone who starts binge-watching a new series, 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔 is initially confused, disoriented, and overwhelmed. However, she quickly realizes that the digital circus offers no true escape, just an endless loop of disjointed, meaningless adventures. Streaming platforms like Netflix thrive on constant engagement. Their algorithms are designed to keep viewers hooked, moving from one piece of content to the next, without ever stopping to think about the larger implications of their consumption habits. In this way, the show reflects the cyclical, addictive nature of binge watching, where viewers are trapped in a digital space, endlessly consuming content, but gaining no real satisfaction. Just like 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔, viewers are lured into a colorful, seemingly fun world, but soon find themselves existentially drained and lost. Part 2. 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔's existential crisis as a warning to viewers. One of the most striking aspects of the amazing digital circus is 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔's ongoing existential crisis, which begins in the pilot and continues to develop in episode 2. From the very start, 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔 is confused and frightened by her new reality, questioning the nature of the world she's trapped in and whether she will ever escape. This crisis deepens in episode 2, when she begins to question the meaning of their adventures, asking 𝓌𝒶𝓉𝒾𝓃𝑔 whether their entire existence is just LARPing live-action role-playing. In episode 2, 𝓉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝑔's crisis becomes even more pronounced when she questions whether their entire existence is just a game controlled by Cain. This moment serves as a warning to viewers. If you continue to engage with digital content in this way, you may lose your sense of purpose and agency, becoming little more than a pawn in a larger system designed to keep you hooked. The sucking off in this context refers to the way in which platforms drain your time, attention, and emotional energy, leaving you with nothing but an empty, meaningless void. Part 3. Cain as the algorithm and manipulator. Kane, the ringleader of the digital circus, is a central figure. His role in the show mirrors that of a streaming platform's algorithm, constantly pushing the characters into new adventures, manipulating their actions, and controlling their fates. In both the pilot and episode 2, Kane's whimsical, carefree attitude masks a more sinister agenda. He's not just orchestrating fun, he's controlling every aspect of the characters' lives, trapping them in an endless loop of meaningless tasks and adventures. This manipulation reflects how streaming platforms like Netflix use algorithms to control what viewers watch, keeping them engaged by continuously feeding them new content. Just as the characters in the amazing digital circus have no control over their adventures, viewers have little control over what they watch, as their viewing habits are shaped and dictated by the platform's recommendations. Kane's constant creation of new adventures, each more bizarre and disconnected than the last, mirrors how streaming platforms churn out endless series and movies to keep viewers engaged. The lack of coherence and meaning in these adventures reflects the growing trend of content for content's sake, where quantity is prioritized over quality, and the end goal is simply to keep viewers hooked for as long. The characters' increasing frustration with their situation echoes the frustration of viewers who feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of content available, yet unsatisfied by any of it. Part 4. The Candy Carrier Chaos as a symbol of feudal consumption. Episode 2, Candy Carrier Chaos, provides further evidence to support this theory. The central plot of the episode involves the gang embarking on a mission to retrieve maple syrup from the gummy gators, a task that, on the surface, seems light-hearted and fun, but ultimately serves no real purpose. The characters are sent on this adventure by Kane, who frames it as a fun, candy-filled quest. But it quickly becomes clear that the mission is just another distraction designed to keep them occupied. This adventure serves as a metaphor for the way streaming platforms feed viewers endless amounts of content, often sweet, colorful, and easy to consume, but ultimately empty and devoid of meaning. The character's journey through the Candy Canyon Kingdom, filled with candy-themed creatures and environments, mirrors the shallow surface level appeal of much of the content available on platforms like Netflix. It's designed to be consumed quickly and easily, but offers no real substance or lasting value. The fact that the mission revolves around retrieving maple syrup, a sweet, sugary substance, further reinforces this metaphor. Maple syrup is a treat, something that provides a quick burst of pleasure but offers little in terms of long-term sustenance. Similarly, the content churned out by streaming platforms offers quick, superficial gratification, but leaves viewers feeling empty and unfulfilled in the long run. By the end of the episode, it becomes clear that the adventure was just another meaningless task designed to keep the characters distracted and engaged. This reflects the experience of viewers who binge-watch series after series, only to realize that they've gained nothing of real value from the hours they've spent consuming content. The sucking off in this context refers to the way in which platforms drain the viewer's emotional energy and time, offering nothing in return but more content to consume.